Hello, this is Raziel Cohen with ndftraining.com, and today we're going to talk about the active shooter standard drill. This drill is something I thought of. It's not like something I made up. It's a very simple concept, but it's something that I use as a standard for a lot of people who work in synagogues or churches as a standard for their active shooter security. In my opinion, if you're in an environment where there's a lot of potential casualty and there's a lot of civilian activity and you're someone with a gun, at the minimum, in my opinion, you should be very, very comfortable at impacting a 3x5 card at 15 yards. Comfortable. Now, the reason why I say this is that there's a lot of people, and I'm not trying to bash anyone in particular, there's a lot of people who have security guard cards and are a part of security companies that only require the bare standard. Now, depending on the state, the requirements might be different, but to my knowledge, there's a lot of states that the requirement is a full-size human torso, and as long as you impact 20 rounds anywhere on the target, that's considered to be a pass. In my opinion, that's absolutely unacceptable. If you're someone that's going to be in the synagogue, or if you're going to be someone that's in the church, and you're the one that's going to be responsible for potentially stopping an active shooter threat, you need to be able to be very efficient with your pistol, much more efficient than just the standard full-size body targets that they're giving for qualification. It's absolutely unacceptable, and I can't believe that that's actually a standard. So for what this drill is today is I have a 3x5 drawn out target. I'm going to start at 15 yards, and I'm just going to do slow fire. I'm not expecting full speed. I'm not expecting extreme bullseye accuracy where all the rounds are touching, but you should be within that 3x5 card and be able to be comfortable and accurate at shooting that to be able to do other drills and be able to be expected to perform those drills. So I hope that makes sense. What I'm trying to do here is explain that if you're someone in a high stress environment where the risk is going to be very, very high, if you're not able to perform a basic accuracy drill at 15 yards, you should really consider getting more training and be much more proficient with your pistol before going into those kind of environments. So in my opinion, this is not an incredibly difficult drill. It's pretty straightforward, and it's covering very basic fundamentals to be able to fire your gun. Obviously, a lot of people do something like dot torture, which is another drill we might cover in the future, where you're just standing at 3 yards and performing engagements at small circles. At 15 yards, this should be very, very basic, because I've seen, and again, I'm trying to do this out of the benefit of people who work in security or the benefit of people who hire security. If your officer, if your guard is not able to perform a basic drill of basic fundamentals like this, and under stress, things are going to get much more escalated, I don't know how much you could trust them to be able to perform that efficiently. So again, I'm not trying to bash anyone. What I'm trying to say is that you as a person who might be carrying a firearm should be able to perform this with ease. It should be something that should be basic and straightforward. If you're able to do it faster and efficiently, awesome. I wasn't doing it super fast. The point was just that I was being accurate and making sure that all those rounds were impacting the 3x5 square. So this again is another very important drill that I think should be valuable to practice. And if it's something that you're in security, it should definitely be something you should be practicing just to see at a baseline where you're holding. Now, if you get outside the box, it's not the worst thing in the world. It just means that you should focus on which fundamental was it potentially that may have caused that to happen. So look at this as a drill that can enhance yourself as a performer and make sure that you do this very efficiently, especially under high stress situations. This is Raziel Cohen with ndftraining.com. Thank you for watching.